Have you ever wondered what sets truly exceptional women apart? Today, we'll uncover 11 timeless virtues from Stoic philosophy that define the rarest and most inspiring women. By the end of this video, you'll discover how to unlock your own inner strength and wisdom. What if I told you there's a group of women who seem to have cracked the code of living with grace under pressure? These are the modern Stoic women, and their approach to life is nothing short of revolutionary. Now you might be thinking, Stoicism, isn't that just about suppressing emotions? Far from it. True Stoicism is a practical philosophy for cultivating inner peace, resilience, and personal growth. In this video, we'll explore 11 virtues that define these remarkable women. And here's the exciting part. These aren't qualities reserved for a select few. They're virtues that each of us can develop, starting today. So, are you ready to transform your life and become the strongest, wisest version of yourself? Let's dive in. 1. Unshakable Self-Awareness. The foundation of the Stoic woman's strength is her profound self-awareness. She knows herself, her values, her strengths, and yes, even her weaknesses. This isn't about narcissism or self-obsession. It's about having a clear, honest understanding of who you are at your core. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." The Stoic woman doesn't try to be someone she's not. She embraces her authentic self, flaws and all, and this genuine self-acceptance radiates a quiet confidence that others find magnetic. How can you cultivate this virtue? Start by setting aside time each day for self-reflection. Ask yourself tough questions. What truly matters to you? What are your core values? What patterns do you notice in your thoughts and behaviors? The more you understand yourself, the more intentionally you can live. 2. Courageous vulnerability. Now, this might sound like an oxymoron, but hear me out. The Stoic woman isn't afraid to be vulnerable. She understands that true strength isn't about building impenetrable walls. It's about having the courage to be open, even when it's scary. Seneca, another great Stoic thinker, wrote, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." The Stoic woman knows that vulnerability is the pathway to growth and deep connection. She's willing to share her struggles, ask for help when needed, and admit when she's wrong. This doesn't mean oversharing or being reckless with your emotions. It's about being authentic and allowing yourself to be truly seen. Next time you're tempted to put up a facade, try taking a deep breath and showing your real self instead. You might be surprised at the depth of connections you create. 3. Unwavering Integrity. In a world that often rewards cutting corners, the Stoic woman stands firm in her integrity. She aligns her actions with her values, even when no one is watching. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistently true to your principles. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, wrote in his Meditations, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." The Stoic woman lives by this creed. She doesn't gossip, make excuses, or compromise her ethics for short-term gain. Her word is her bond. To develop this virtue, start small. Make a commitment to yourself and keep it, no matter what. Be impeccable with your word. When you consistently do what you say you'll do, you build trust with others and, more importantly, with yourself. 4. Resilient adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and the Stoic woman knows this better than anyone. Instead of resisting change, she embraces it. She sees obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The Stoic woman doesn't waste energy complaining about circumstances beyond her control. Instead, she focuses on her response, the one thing she can always control. To cultivate this virtue, practice reframing challenges as opportunities. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become stronger or wiser? By shifting your perspective, you turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. 5. Mindful presence. In our hyper-connected world, true presence has become a rare and valuable commodity. The Stoic woman understands the power of being fully present in each moment. She's not constantly distracted by her phone or lost in worries about the future. Seneca cautioned, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." The Stoic woman heeds this advice, grounding herself in the present moment rather than getting caught up in anxieties about what might happen. To develop this virtue, try incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine. It could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and really noticing your surroundings. When you're with someone, give them your full attention. You'll be amazed at how much richer life becomes when you're truly present for it. 6. Compassionate detachment. This might sound contradictory, but it's a crucial balance. The Stoic woman cares deeply about others and the world around her. However, she doesn't let her happiness depend entirely on external circumstances or other people's actions. Marcus Aurelius advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The Stoic woman embodies this principle. She offers compassion and support to others, but she doesn't take on their emotions as her own. This allows her to be a steady, supportive presence without being drained by every crisis. To cultivate this virtue, practice setting healthy boundaries, offer support and empathy to others, but remember that you're not responsible for fixing everyone's problems. Take care of your own emotional well-being first. You can't pour from an empty cup. 7. Continuous growth mindset. The Stoic woman never stops learning. She sees every day as an opportunity to grow, to challenge herself, to expand her understanding of the world and her place in it. Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." The Stoic woman doesn't just talk about self-improvement, she lives it. She's always reading, questioning, and seeking new experiences that will help her evolve. To develop this virtue, cultivate curiosity. Ask questions, read widely, try new things, even if they scare you a little. Remember, growth happens outside your comfort zone. 8. Graceful assertiveness. The Stoic woman knows how to stand up for herself and her beliefs without aggression or apology. She communicates clearly and directly, with respect for herself and others. Seneca wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." The Stoic woman dares to speak her truth, even when it's uncomfortable. She doesn't shy away from difficult conversations or confrontations when they're necessary. To cultivate this virtue, practice expressing your needs and opinions clearly and calmly. Remember, you have a right to be heard. Start with small situations and work your way up to more challenging ones. 9. Purposeful simplicity. In a world that often equates success with material possessions, the Stoic woman finds freedom in simplicity. She understands that true wealth lies not in what you own, but in the richness of your inner life. Epictetus wisely noted, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." The Stoic woman focuses on what truly matters to her, letting go of the unnecessary and finding contentment in the simple pleasures of life. To develop this virtue, try decluttering, not just your physical space, but also your commitments, your digital life, and even your thoughts. Ask yourself, does this add value to my life? If not, let it go. You might be surprised at how liberating it feels. 10. Empowering humility. The Stoic woman possesses a rare combination of confidence and humility. She knows her worth, but she doesn't need to prove it to anyone. She's secure enough to admit her mistakes and to learn from others. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "You have seen many things, but you have not seen everything. Your knowledge is still imperfect." The Stoic woman embodies this wisdom. She's always open to new perspectives and willing to change her mind when presented with better information. To cultivate this virtue, practice active listening. Really try to understand others' viewpoints, especially when they differ from your own. Admit when you're wrong or when you don't know something. Remember, true strength lies in being secure enough to be humble. 11. Radiant gratitude. Finally, the Stoic woman cultivates a deep sense of gratitude. She doesn't take anything for granted, finding joy and appreciation in both the extraordinary and the mundane aspects of life. Epictetus taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." The Stoic woman embodies this principle, focusing on abundance rather than lack. To develop this virtue, try keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Over time, you'll train your mind to naturally focus on the positive aspects of your life. There you have it, 11 virtues of the rarest women, inspired by ancient Stoic wisdom, but perfectly suited for our modern world. These aren't just abstract concepts. They're practical tools for living a more fulfilling, purposeful life. Remember, becoming a Stoic woman isn't about achieving perfection. It's about continuous growth and improvement. Start by choosing one or two virtues to focus on. Practice them daily. Be patient with yourself, and watch as your life begins to transform. I'd love to hear which of these virtues resonated most with you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this message today. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey to becoming a modern Stoic woman starts now. Embrace these virtues and watch as you become the strongest, wisest, most resilient version of yourself. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing. The world needs more women like you.